Welcome in to episode 1 of the Just Some Dudes Gaming Podcast. I'm Jake.
And I'm Skylar.
And today we're talking about each of our top 10 games list of 2025. Before we get into that, Skylar, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. Just finished some Ghost of Yote.
Oh.
Thought it was a pretty good game.
Are we going to talk about it today?
Yeah, we are a little bit.
Oh, okay. It's the new year, and we're starting a bunch of new stuff. Podcast, another gaming podcast with a couple of white guys talking. We're running low. We gotta do something new.
Yes, sir.
Well, we're just gonna get going, and first, some housekeeping. The main stuff that we do on the channel is gameplay videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. For this week, we have on Monday, episode 1 of Marvel's Cosmic Invasion. On Wednesday, episode 1 of Metroid Prime 4 Beyond.
Nice.
And Friday, episode 1 of Silent Hill F. Looking forward to those.
Oh, yeah. That'd be fun.
Haven't recorded any of them yet, but Cosmic Invasion I'm looking forward to.
Mm-hmm.
Metroid Prime I'm looking forward to you playing it. And Silent Hill F, another one that I'm looking forward to get back into. So, but let's get into the topic of the show, which is our top 10 games of 2025. So the way that this is going to work is we have each prepared our list of our top 10 games of 2025. And how we're going to do this is I'll start with my number 10. I'll talk about, why it's on my list, my thoughts on the game, stuff like that. And then Skylar will say his number 10, talk about the game. Then once he's done, we'll go to my number 9. I'll talk. Once I'm done, Skylar will do his number 9, and we're going to go back and forth until we get through our list. And then I imagine that, because I don't know Skylar's list, he doesn't know my list, but we play a lot of the same games, so I imagine we're going to have some overlap.
Oh, 100%.
So instead of separating the conversation, if we both have a game on our list and it's my number 10 and it's Skylar's number 6, we're just going to talk about it in that one section. We're not going to just have me talk about it and then go through a few more games and then we go back to that same game that we just talked about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. No need for that.
No. But yeah, so that's the layout of how we're going to do things. Was that I think that was everything, right?
Yes, I believe so.
All right. Well, then let's get into it. Starting off with my number 10. My number 10 game of 2025 is Power Wash Simulator 2.
Okay, that's actually my number 9.
Sheesh. Honestly, this game could have gone anywhere on the list.
Yeah, it really could have.
It's such a vibes game of when this came out was around the time that I started watching the Burnt Peanut stream.
Oh, yeah.
So I would just have Power Wash on my gaming monitor and then Peanut on my computer monitor.
Keep me entertained, yep.
And so I'm just vibing out, just calmly watching all this stuff, and then he's make peace with your God, motherfucker. Yeah, it was a really good time.
Yeah.
And could have been anywhere on my list. Number 10, number 5, number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on what you want. I really like the levels, especially the dynamic ones. Like I have the public facility where just kind of starts off as a bench.
Oh no, yeah. I did like that. That was really cool.
And then you do it and then you're like, all right, I did it. But then you're like, It only says like 10% too. Then it
Yeah, this whole building comes out. Gotta clean the bathroom.
and the theater set level also, where it's I don't know, like act one of the play, you do that, and then act two. And I thought that was cool.
Yeah, it's really unique. It's like the church one too, where they had the secret passage
the
on
basement.
The floor. Yeah. There's a freaking cell phone down there.
When that opened up, every time the game opens up someplace new, I'm like, how long is this about to take?
Yep, exactly.
But yeah, I mean, it's a game I'm looking forward to with the future DLCs. I mean, the first game was known for that also. And I really like having a power wash simulator game that works. Because the first game on PlayStation 5, like every other update, it works. They update the game, it's broken. They update the game, it works again. They update the game, it's broken.
But by broken, do you mean like it just wouldn't let you load in?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like
I never experienced that.
Start the game and it would just be on like an infinite loading screen.
Gotcha.
But that was just the PS5 version because you were on the PS4 version.
Oh, was I? I guess I never did actually play on the other version.
Because they were like the way to fix this is to delete your save data and stuff. I'm like, it's like, listen, I really like this game, but I don't want to re-unlock all this stuff.
No, yeah, I really liked the second game a lot. It had a bunch of different maps to go to, or is it called maps? Different locations, whatever, to clean, different items. Whenever that freaking car started floating after I finished it tripped me out. But I will say, like, a negative about the game though is that it stuttered quite a bit. The longer I played it, the more it like had a weird lag to it. At least for me, I don't really understand why that kept happening.
It's a graphically intense game.
Yeah. Cleaning that dirt off everything. But I would just have to reset the game, and it would take a little bit for it to happen again. But
I guess that did happen. Yeah, because I think it was something with that of the long. If you had a longer play session, it would start bugging out like that.
Mm-hmm. Other than that, it was a fun game, though.
Oh, yeah.
Nice little podcast music game.
Burn Peanut, come on.
That's like a nice little equal ground for you.
Yeah. All right, you got anything else to say?
No, I don't think so.
Alrighty. So, oh, well, you're number 10. Never mind.
All right, my number 10. I put this at number 10 because I only played the beta, and I watched you play the campaign. It's Battlefield 6. But I don't actually own it, so I put it at number 10. I did enjoy playing the beta with Jake and everything. We had some cool little clips that we have on TikTok. And it was fun, good destructive environment. It felt like I was playing one of the older games. I can't remember which one exactly. Maybe Battlefield 3, maybe Battlefield 4, something like that.
Yeah, I think it's very 3 and 4 coded, especially being back in modern days.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because like Battlefield 1 was World War 1, Battlefield 5 was World War 2, 2042 was 20 years from now.
Even the campaign itself, it was, it reminded me of Battlefield 3 and 4's.
Yeah, I mean, I think the campaign people, kind of shit on it for a while, but Black Ops 7 didn't come out yet.
Yeah, no, it was way better than that.
Yeah, I think it was on my list at one point, but I should say that if we played the game as a series on the channel, I didn't put it on my list because my list just kind of ended up being a lot of games that we played on the channel.
Oh, I see.
And I was like, I played a lot of other games I want to talk about. So,
oh well, there's a few on my list that are from the channel.
No, this was just me.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, Battlefield really good. All right. My number 9 is Satisfactory.
Okay.
If you've never heard of this game, the easiest way I can explain this game is it is Minecraft on steroids. Because they start off in the same way each time, where you get dropped into the world, and in Minecraft, it's like, all right, time to punch some trees, get the wood, make some planks, get the crafting table, go to stone, do the stone, blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
And Satisfactory is essentially the same way, but it's like you get dropped in, and then you get some starting material to just like make your base or whatever, and then you find these deposits of iron and copper, and then you'll manually mine it and stuff. But then it gets to be Minecraft on steroids, because then you can make miners that automatically start taking that iron and copper. And then as you progress a bit more, you could start getting conveyor belts. And so then you have the miners coming up, getting all the stuff, and then conveyor belts taking it to storage boxes, and then you're manually crafting like wire and stuff like that for a bit. But then you get machines that you can then have set to make the wires for you and everything. And it was a game that I heard about like a year and a half ago or something, because it was in early access on PC for a while. And like back in September, I guess, is when it came to console. I'm in school to be an engineer. I don't necessarily, when I talk to other engineers, I'm like, our minds are very different, because I don't think like you guys.
Right.
But I do think of, okay, do this to then do this to then do this to then, and yeah, Satisfactory was really cool. I put in like 30 hours or something like that in like a 2-week period. Wish I would have played a lot more, but I think around the time it came out, a bunch of other games started coming out.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it was, and I've seen a bunch of YouTube videos of people like playing the game, and it's again like Minecraft. Of you see people play Minecraft and they do all these crazy things. Especially the people that get into like the redstone and stuff like that. You're like, what the, like, you can do this?
Dude, yeah.
And
it's insane.
And Satisfactory, like, what the point that I got to is so far in the beginning that I didn't do like anything. And so like seeing videos, it's like, geez, man, like this is insane.
Yeah.
Like it would be such a it'd be such a good game for somebody to pick. Of, you're stuck in a desert, you have one game to play, because you're just gonna just be able to do stuff for forever. And yeah.
No, Jace actually played a little bit of it, or a lot of it, and he showed me a lot of his factories and crap, and it gets very into it. I've seen videos on it, and it seems just like so much. I'm too lazy for that crap.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's like, I think by the end that I stopped, I had you can like place these like floor foundations, and I just like had that, and I had like the miners bringing the ores and conveyor belts bringing the ores to this thing, and this machine would make this thing, which would then go to this machine and make this thing. And but it's kind of like Ark, the like
Dinosaur
prehistoric Minecraft one, where like you have like the different ages that you can play or whatever, because like in Ark you start off basically a caveman or whatever,
right?
But like if you get far enough, then you get like guns and stuff like that. And Satisfactory is also kind of set up like that as well. Of you, and I don't remember how far it goes, but you get some like crazy space stuff.
Really?
Stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah, Satisfactory is my number 9.
All right. Well, we already talked about my number 9. I just got an 8 then.
Oh yeah, Power Wars. No, you already talked about 9.
Okay.
So we go to my 8.
Okay.
My number 8 is Silent Hill F.
Okay.
That we're gonna get to here in a bit. So this was an interesting one because this came out and I played it and beat it while we were still recording Silent Hill 2 remake.
Yeah.
So this was and I think by the time I beat Silent Hill F, we were maybe just like 5 or 6 episodes in the Silent Hill 2 or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Because there was some break that we took. We finished recording for the day, and then we got back together the next week. But then in that week, I beat Silent Hill F. And so then coming back to Silent Hill 2 is like, oh, okay, now I kind of see some things.
It was clicking.
Just like, because Silent Hill 2 remake was my first Silent Hill. Mm-hmm. So it's like, okay, I don't really kind of understand but then going through Silent Hill F, it's like, okay, I kind of get more what Silent Hill is. Because everybody always talked about it being psychological horror.
Yeah.
And I thought that they meant like, for you, it's psychological horror. But, and it can be, but Silent Hill is, the character is going through a mind fuck. And going through Silent Hill F and beating that and then looking at Silent Hill 2, it's like, oh, okay, it's the character that's going through a mind fuck.
Yeah, it's like a whole big mental disorder thing.
And yeah, I'm not going to go too into things because we're about to play for the channel. Mm-hmm. But the Japanese folklore and stuff in the story I thought was interesting. Combat was could be very bare bones in because it's basically just Silent Hill 2 but without a gun.
Okay.
You just have the melee weapon, which Silent Hill 2 which actually it was after beating Silent Hill F is when I got a lot better at the game. Of hit, dodge, mm-hmm. hit, dodge. And that's basically the gameplay in Silent Hill F.
Okay, so I gotta get my dodging down.
Which people can have issues with, but I think the story and characters and mm-hmm. the set dressing around it is more interesting than... because I think just from an outside perspective, just that Japanese folklore is more interesting just looking at it, mm-hmm. where Silent Hill 2 I think is more interesting the more you look into the game and like figure out the backstory and stuff like that, where I think Silent Hill F works better as just being like this story that's interesting. But yeah, that's my number 8.
Nice. Looking forward to getting into that as well. My number 8 is, again, didn't play this one, but it was Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater.
Jeez.
Watched Jake play that one. It was peak. I loved it. Great story, great gameplay. Again, didn't really mess with the gameplay myself, technically. But from what I saw Jake do and everything in the game, it seems like it worked pretty well. Right, yeah.
With the remake and the modern controls, it's because the original Metal Gear Solid 3 is very... You watch me play Metal Gear Solid 2, mm-hmm. It's essentially the same gameplay.
Oh, okay.
So it's like the same camera angle and stuff like that. It's just added, healing yourself and your ailments and stuff like that is really what's different with 3. But 2 and 3 are very similar.
Oh, I bet that was a pain in the ass back in the day.
A little bit. Yeah, I didn't have Delta on my list because we played on the channel. But yeah, I think I'm a person that playing an old game like that is just more difficult for me to do because I just really like modern feeling games.
Yeah.
And so that was a negative with Delta for a lot of people that have played all the Metal Gear Solids of just like, oh, it feels, it's like, oh, the gameplay is too modern. It's too easy, which I mean, the game is like 1,000 times easier.
I can imagine.
with the new stuff. I mean, I'm sure I probably flubbed it up during the recording, but like when I played through the game the first time on my own, the Fear, the one in the jungle, the guy that's jumping around. I think that's the Fear.
No, that's not Fear. Is it Fear?
The Pain?
No, the Pain is the sniper, right? No, he was the Bumblebee guy.
Oh my god. What's his name?
Maybe it is the Fear.
Yes, the Fear, because the Fury's the astronaut. The Fear fight where he's jumping around and everything is like such a pain in the ass in the original because you have to, just because of the way the controls are and everything. But like when I was playing through the game the first time and you get to that part, it's just it's just the game is over. It's like, oh, okay.
Really nice. I also really enjoyed the fact that the bosses blew up every time you beat them.
Yeah, where was that part of the story? There's no explanation for that.
No, not at all.
I did all this work to take them out with the tranquilizer, and then they just blow up.
They were like the Suicide Squad, man. They just had a bomb in them.
They had something in them. I've never actually looked into that. I wonder if there is actually a explanation.
There probably is. Probably.
Like maybe, I don't know. Because What's His Toes is kind of a freak, so maybe he did something. Galukovich.
Oh shit, you're right. He was grabbing up on Snake. These aren't the set of balls I recognize.
Right.
Moving on.
Anything else on Delta?
No, I don't think so.
Looking forward to hopefully Master Collection Volume 2.
Yeah,
so we can move on to
continue it.
Move on to 4.
That'd be fun.
Because I have the PlayStation 3 working, but I don't want to play on a PlayStation 3.
Fair enough. I don't blame you. We can wait till it comes out.
All right. My number 7 is, I imagine people are going to be like, that's way too low. But it's just the way the cards worked out. My number 7 is Hollow Knight Silksong.
Oh, okay.
This game and a couple other games I played this year really showed me how much I like the Metroidvania genre of you're going through and there's a bunch of stuff that you can't do, but then you get that one thing and you're like, oh! And
now you can go back, yeah.
Run back and just like, yeah, you just... I did not beat the game. There is a part at the end of Act 2. I got to like the very end of the game. Or the end.
I see what you mean.
Because there's an Act 3, but a lot of people seem to be like, if you beat Act 2, you beat the game. But there's a fight at the end of Act 2 that is like a major wall for a ton of people. Which I was very happy to see. It's like, oh, thank God, it's not just me.
Yeah, you're like, I'm not the only one.
Because it's... And anybody that's played the game will know what I'm talking about. Is they have like kind of different, because there's like the normal bosses that you'll fight and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But then they also have like wave rooms where just like waves of enemies will come in. It'll just be like 2 or 3 will pop up. You'll kill them, and then another 2 or 3 will pop up. You'll kill them. And this fight that I'm stuck on just like keeps going and going and going. And it's like super difficult bosses or enemies. And it's just like, oh my God, like I can't do this. Right. I can't do this anymore. But But yeah, I mean, but then like beating a boss was satisfying as hell. I mean, I remember when the game came out and people kept complaining about the first like 2 or 3 bosses because they were too difficult and all this stuff. I was like,
I remember hearing about that.
It's like I one shot like all of, like what are we talking about? Because they even like updated the game to make those early bosses easier. It was like, guys, it wasn't that hard.
I guess you're just built different, man. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, did them roll credits. Got to the end of Act 2. There was another fight I didn't beat that there was just a lot going on in it. I was like, I can't keep track of this. So I'm just gonna say I did it. Put down the controller. I did it. Hearing about people's different approaches to bosses was cool. There's that one TikTok that I put out of me beating Morwing.
Mm-hmm.
And had a
assist guy.
Yeah, that one dude running around and stuff. and like that's how I beat that guy, that boss. However, the time before that, I almost beat the boss without the guy. So
hey, almost doesn't
no. It counts. But like there were people that obviously beat the boss without the guy, but then like in that TikTok, I don't remember if it was in our comments or if I was just seeing other people's videos, but people in the comments being like, who the hell is that?
Mm-hmm.
Or like I didn't even see this guy, which I mean, that guy I just found like super randomly. Like I accidentally went too far on one screen and he was just standing there.
He's just chilling.
He's like, hey, how's it going?
You need help?
It was like, come on.
You're like, yes.
But yeah, there were people that had no idea about this guy. There were even people that didn't even know about the Morwing boss. Like, it's not like a thing that you have to do. Because I was seeing other things with the game that there's like, to get to the Act 2 area, there's like 6 different ways that you can get there. And it just depends on which way you go, that you might just skip like a ton of bosses.
Oh, shit.
And it's just, it just depends on which way you go.
Interesting.
And then there were others that maybe it was a way to get past Morwing, but there was like some circus or something that people found and that like let them skip places. And I never found the circus. So this is such an interesting game of just like there's so much in here that
like, actually is pretty cool.
You're just not ever going to see.
Yeah.
And it was also, which this blew everybody's mind, but it was also $20, which is like nothing. And with how people have been talking about this game for forever, which I think it was announced like in 2019 or something like that.
Yeah, it's been a while.
And it's like, this shows how much Team Cherry really cares about the player, because they could have easily made this $60 and they would have sold just
yes, they really could have,
and just made 3 times the amount of money. Because I think Team Cherry is like, there's other people there. Like I saw the credits and there were a bunch of people in there. But I think the core Team Cherry team is like 3 people that made the game. And like Silk Song was supposed to be DLC to the first game, but they just like kept making stuff and they were like, let's just make another game. Like, it's like, who cares? But yeah, it was a game that I really enjoyed. I don't think I'll go back to. We'll see. They announced DLC, or that they're working on DLC. Maybe I'll get back to it at some point. But I just really have to lock in, because that thing, I can't do it.
No, I honestly wish I was into those games, but you saw me with Prince of Persia. Oh my gosh, I am terrible at those side-scrolling games.
Yeah, and this is harder than Prince of Persia.
Yeah, I've heard. That's why I never even touched it. I'd get to like the first little area and be like, yeah, I'm done.
Also the loadouts. I like the loadouts. I forget how it worked in the first because I only played like a few hours of the first Hollow Knight. I finally like started progressing through the game like a week before Silksong came out.
Yeah.
Because it was a game that I've started like 5 different times, and then I just get lost immediately, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. But in the first Hollow Knight, spoilers, I beat Silksong the first time. I think you fight her like 3 times, but which I didn't know she was a adversary in the first game. But yeah, in the first game they did like these badges that did different things or whatever. Like if you wear this, you get more of your power back from parrying or whatever it was, and kind of stuff like that. But in Silksong, it's more like loadouts. So like there's this one boss in the way that I got into Act 2 that was kicking my ass. But then there was a loadout that I ended up doing that when you activate your silk ability or whatever it's called, it makes you a lot stronger, and every hit heals you. So you essentially just become a tank.
Okay.
So you just very slowly, like just carefully, run in, hit him, run away, run in, hit him, run away, just so you can build up your thing, and then you activate it, then you just
Yep.
It's just doing that a few times and then finally beating the boss. It's like, yes.
Okay, so it's kind of even like Elden Ring, just a little bit in that aspect is what it sounds like.
Yeah, you can go about this in a way that works for you. And it also, you can switch from these loadouts all the time. So you're not having to, like if you choose a path, you're not just stuck to that path, But yeah, that was my number 7, Silksong.
Nice pick. My number 7 is Donkey Kong Bonanza. Really enjoyed that game. It was a nice, wasn't even like a here's your 3D game from Nintendo. Like they put thought into it. It was a fun little 3D collectible game. I do want another 3D Mario though, real soon. Unfortunately, it's probably not going to happen. But the game mechanics felt smooth on it. Fun little story, fun little reveal at the end. Won't spoil it for everybody.
I just remember playing that on my own, and I was just skipping through all the cutscenes because I didn't care.
Yeah.
And I knew we were going to play it on the channel, and I was like, I'll watch the cutscenes there. But then, like, that moment happens, but I'd skip the cutscene, and then the, like, next main objective comes up, and it's like, it's like, go after this. And I'm like, oh, shit, okay, cool.
You're like, I guess he's here now.
It's like,
let's go. But no, yeah. Honestly, what was your favorite world from that?
Maybe the feast one.
I was thinking that too.
It's kind of like a food amusement park. But you could like go around on the like roller coaster or whatever and throw shit.
Yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed all of them. I liked how at the end
I'd say that's the most standout one.
Yeah. The very end where there's just gold everywhere. There's gold roots everywhere.
Just break everything.
It's a very satisfying game.
Yeah, I think this game really, like, thank God it was as good as it was, because that the Switch 2 reveal thing, and it was like, oh shit, it's like, this looks like Mario, and then it's Donkey Kong, and it's like, oh, like, I don't know. it's like, I really wanted a 3D Mario, and at the end of the day, I still do, but Bonanza was still really good, so it's not like fuck.
Well, honestly, I was looking forward to another 3D Donkey Kong game as well, just because I played the N64 version.
Yeah,
the one that came out. It was notorious for its collectibles, I heard.
Yeah.
I didn't care about all that when I was a kid.
That's what works for me. Like, I think that's what save Bonanza for me is because that's what I really liked about Odyssey was getting the 5 billion moons. It's just more of I like the platforming nature of Mario, and Donkey Kong is just way more just fuck shit up, which is fun in its own right. So, so it's a nice balance.
It is. Yeah, still looking forward to the next Mario though.
Yeah, we'll see when that comes out.
It's gonna be a while
because I think the Bonanza team is the Odyssey team.
It is.
So
yeah.
So unless they've just been working on stuff at the same time, which I mean, I don't know.
I mean, it's possible, but
I mean, even if they just reused a bunch of worlds, I don't think that'd be an issue. Because maybe environment-wise, it'd be like, okay, like this is a bit repetitive, but you'd be going at it in a different way of Mario's just running around and jumping around instead of Donkey Kong just breaking everything.
And, you know, they might even go for that open world thing. I mean, they tested it out with Bowser's Fury. But that would be insane.
Yeah. Bowser's Fury was really good. Which they've had to been working on something at the same time.
I would imagine.
Unless maybe the Bowser Fury team is doing the next 3D Mario instead.
That is very possible.
Because I can't imagine that's the same studio.
No, I don't think so.
So I'd imagine it'd be the 3D World team.
So that was a pretty good one too. So
maybe it'll come out sooner than we thought. Probably not.
Yeah, no.
Anything else on Bonanza?
No, that was my number 7.
All right. My number 6. Again, people are going to say this is way too low. It's just how the cards fell. My number 6 is Hades 2.
I knew you were going to pick that one.
And I say that because I bet you next week when all these top 10 podcasts come out and everything, it's going to be a lot of people's number 1s and number 2s. And I completely understand why. The bullet points that I have for this, the first one is gameplay the game. Like, that's really just, like, this game, we did the video for the channel, and this was my game in 2025 where it came out and I was going to sleep at like 3 or 4 a.m. like every night because I'm just in bed playing on the Switch and I'm just not even paying attention to the time. And then I finally look at my phone and I'm like, oh, fuck. It's like I have a meeting in like 4 hours. It's like, whoops. But, and the game also had just like so much to do. You had the different, I forget what they call them because it's been a while since I played it, but the like different, I want to say keepsakes is what they were called, where it'd be like, for this night, you deal this much damage, this more damage to bosses, and for this night, every time you enter a new room, you get 10 hearts back and stuff like that. But like you could level up each of those also to make it more. There was the underworld stuff, which is what we did in the video. And then, I don't know, I probably was like 30 hours in, and then the surface unlocked.
Oh.
And it's the underworld, there's like 5 levels that you go through. And then the surface, there's like 4 levels that you go through. And it's like the exact same amount of content and everything. And it's just like, geez, man. It's like,
they want you to stay up that late playing it, man.
It's like, this is a lot. But, I mean, then it's that loop of the rogue light.
I can't ever remember the difference.
But like I felt like if you die, you can get back to where you were pretty quickly, which was something that kind of got me out of Returnal after a while. I died at like the third boss or something like that. I was like, fuck, man, like I don't want to, this is going to take way too long to get back to where I was. But like with Hades 2, like it would take me forever to get to the first boss. And then I would like beat the first boss by like the skin of my teeth. And then, but then as you keep playing, the game keeps rewarding you and stuff. And so then it makes that first part easier. And you get to the point to where you're taking out the first boss pretty easy. And then you get to the second area and you just repeat the process of the second area is just beating the shit out of you. And then the boss is taking forever. But then you just, and I think what works is the more that you play, the more I guess you're leveling up, but you're it just makes those, like, by the time that I stopped, I was consistently getting to the last area. And the first area was like I could get through in like 2 minutes. Like it was just the second area I was getting through pretty easy. The third area was getting easier. The fourth area was maybe sometimes I would get it, sometimes I wouldn't. And oh dear. And I did technically beat the game. I say technically because I did beat a run.
Gotcha. Okay.
But it's a thing that to roll the credits, you have to beat it like 5 times or something like that. And I could just never beat it again. Because it's like a thing of you fully beat the run, and then like a story thing happens. But then you get pulled out of that story thing. So then you got to do it again. And I think there's an update coming out that's, because I think actually it's like 10 times.
Oh, shit.
You have to beat the game. But I think they have an update coming out where maybe it reduces it down to 5 or 3. Like it greatly reduces it.
Okay.
So I don't know if I'll go back to it, but I did beat it.
Just not 5 times.
I did beat a run. Because that was the final boss in that area. That was like the one time that I beat it. That was super lucky that I beat it. But yeah, I mean, Hades 2 is just a really good game. You need to kill a day. Just play Hades 2. It'll go away.
There you go.
And you just won't even know. And I imagine they'll keep supporting it and like another, I don't know, we'll see. But because Hades 1, I think, was like 2020. And then this was 2025. Maybe in 5 years we get Hades 3.
Maybe it'll be sooner.
Ooh.
All right. What was that? Your number 6?
Yes.
And you're done?
Yes.
Okay. My number 6 is Little Nightmares 3. Had a good time playing that with you. It was a lot of fun. I liked the monsters in it and everything. They were cool. They were kind of scary, mainly funny. But
was it as funny because I was fucking around the whole time?
Yeah, probably. But I will say I hated like the having to remember the pattern process for those weird little boss fights, like especially that last boss fight where it's like, okay, now we gotta go over here to the right, now to the left of the screen, now we gotta jump up here. God, that took us so long to get through.
Like little minion part.
Yeah.
Where like you had to hit him with the wrench and then I had to shoot him.
Yes.
But you can't do it too early or it's going to fuck everything up. And then if you do it too late, you're dead.
Yes. Yeah, like I didn't like that. The depth perception was a little wonky, which that probably also, like the darkness in my other apartment played a part.
The darkness.
It was super dark on the screen.
Hey man, my Switch was right in front of my face and I still couldn't see. I think it's just a game.
Probably. But I did enjoy what was it? What was I gonna say? Like it still kept the uniqueness with the bosses, the different areas, the settings, beating the bosses in certain ways and stuff like that. I enjoyed it a lot, especially that hot air balloon escape, catching that little shit on fire. That was.
After we figured out how to exactly do it.
How many tries was that? Like 20? Jeez.
Something like that.
Reanimal should be better. I mean, that's the OG team. This one was made by that other team, so hopefully Reanimal's better.
Yeah, what was the... Because I was hoping you would bring this up, and we'll talk about this next week also.
Mm.
But, because I've played all the Little Nightmares, but I'm obviously not into it. But people really didn't like this third one. What, is it just because it's a different team?
I don't think it's because it's necessarily a different team. Like, it was made a bit more poorly, in my opinion, compared to the other two. That's just my opinion. But I think it didn't really continue the story with the other two. Because it was like, the first one had the girl in the raincoat 6. Then the second one, and like at the end of the first one, she gets these powers or whatever.
I did figure out a couple days later that 6 is the raincoat person.
Because
you're like, oh, 6 is, and then I'm like, all right.
Then it's like the second one's her backstory before you play as her in the first one. And it's like then the third one, they just kind of throw all that out. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I didn't
You're
really...
a mental person.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe we got a Conjuring universe situation where this is pre Little Nightmares 2. What if Little Nightmares 3 ended with 6 getting the raincoat?
Oh my gosh. No, she gets it in the second
It's game. Like, oh my god, it's 6.
No.
Those stupid Conjuring movies.
I know, dude.
Here's Annabelle. Or here's the Conjuring, but then here's Annabelle that's right before. But then here's Annabelle 2 that's before that. But then here's the Nun that's before that. Like,
and then the Nun 2, which takes place in medieval times.
Here's our next movie, The Caveman. That one takes place in the future, actually.
Before spirits even existed.
They're just sitting there. There's nothing going on.
It's just, ooh.
The scare is just them figuring out fire. They're just like, oh!
As soon as they get it to start, it ends to credits. Michael Bay starts playing.
Dun, 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 dun. Michael Bay starts playing. He picks up a guitar. Hey, Lincoln Park, you take a seat. I got this.
But yeah, that was my number 6. Oh, 6 Little Nightmares.
Oh, okay. Tell you about the snakes. Skylar, shut up.
I was not about to do that.
All right. My number 5 is Ghost of Yotei.
It's my number 1.
Sheesh. This was a game that I really just enjoyed the gameplay of it. I really didn't care for the story.
Oh, really?
It's the same thing that, and maybe this is just a super unfortunate thing of Assassin's Creed, Shadows, we're finally in Japan, all this stuff. Shadows and Yotei, in my mind, are like the exact same fucking game. And so it's just the Yotei story is just this revenge story. And I'm just like, dude, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. But I mean, like the gameplay, just the combat, stuff like that. I thought it had the same kind of jump as the Star Wars Jedi games, where like Fallen Order was very, or at least in my mind, this is how I remember it, that it was very stance focused. And then in Survivor, you had the different weapons that did different things. And Tsushima to Yotei is like the same way of Tsushima had the stances, but then here you had the katana and the bow staff and, you know, all that jazz.
Oh, yeah.
So I really liked that. But yeah, just for me, I really didn't care about the story.
There you go. I'm
Tell me why I'm wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna disagree with you a little bit. Like, it is the same story concept pretty much with Assassin's Creed Shadows having a revenge story as well. But this one, I feel like it was written way better. There's way more emotion to it, especially with the characters. I actually cared about the characters. Um, I knew that certain things were gonna happen. Some things were pretty like cliche, somebody's gonna die kind of thing. But like I thought it was a lot more meaningful compared to Assassin's Creed Shadows. And also just the game itself is just so much more cinematic. Like, even just riding on your horse, it goes into like a full on, like, the camera angle.
Yeah, I mean, if we're just comparing this to Shadows, I'm not saying that Shadows beats it in gameplay.
Oh no, yeah.
But I just mainly, like, I just think if you're comparing stories of the Ghost games, I just think for me, Tsushima is just way higher.
Oh yeah.
I just like the, because I think with Yote, I know that there's more to it than just the revenge story, but it is just her going on this revenge story. I did like in Tsushima a lot more the I was raised in the samurai code. That's obviously not working anymore, so I gotta adapt. But then I have my uncle that's all pissed off at me and stuff like that, and so it's just more of a dynamic thing that I thought with Tsushima that I just didn't feel like was in Yote that much.
Oh no, I agree with you on that. Definitely comparing those two games together, Tsushima does top it story wise and stuff like that. I can't really remember any of like the side stuff. I honestly forgot about the stances. I thought you had different weapons, but it's been a while since I played it. But
because maybe the only stance in Yote, the only other stance is maybe the ghost stance.
Yeah,
carries over in Yote. Because yeah, but I mean, still a great game. Yeah, I mean the
amazing. I like
gameplay and stuff is just like, man, it sucks that games just take so long to make nowadays because I need this like every other year.
Dude, I know. It sucks. We're gonna have to wait like a whole another 5 years again.
We'll see you in the PlayStation 6.
Whatever setting they're gonna pick. I wonder if they'll stay in Japan or not. But or the Japan area. But yeah, really enjoyed it quite a bit. It's a lot of fun.
And then Legends this year, the multiplayer mode.
Oh, I forgot they were gonna do that again.
Yeah,
that'll be fun.
So I am looking forward to that because Legends was actually really fun, and I really like the concept of it. Of you're doing these missions as a duo or a quad or whatever, and it's and the reasoning for it is because there's all these stories, but it's like there's no fucking way it was one person. Like obviously there were 4 people doing this. It's like, nah, bitch.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Another thing too. There's a little bit of a spoiler, but did you run into that myth for Jin? Yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool addition.
I'm surprised they didn't go a little further with it.
What else were you thinking?
Like a Force ghost.
Him in wind form or something?
like I think it's cool with... Yeah, we're just going a little full spoilers on this section. So, but like I think it is cool of like the continuation of like yeah, he did all this stuff in Tsushima, and then and then he just vanished, and like this is where he ended up, and it's like, oh, that's cool, but and it is still a cool thing, but it is just like, here's a tree that he was at. It's like, oh, cool.
It's like they could have at least had like a little painted picture of him. Yeah, thumbs up.
Got his yearbook picture there. Yeah, goes to Yote.
Good name.
That was your number 1.
Yeah, it was.
Jeez. All right. Your number 5.
Oh, right. My number 5 is Sword of the Sea.
Oh, okay.
It was a fun little indie game. I think it's the same developers who made Journey and a couple of other ones. I can't remember their names right
Journey
now.
and
There was that
were they
underwater one.
were they Flower?
Huh?
Flower? I
That-
could be wrong about that.
The company name?
No, the game. There was some PlayStation 4 launch game.
A flower?
You just talk about whatever.
Okay. But no, it's one of those games. Like if anybody out there has played Journey, and I can't remember the name of it, but you go underwater. You're underwater like the whole time, exploring like a lost civilization, ruined area. It's like a nice little vibe out game. You go around exploring. It has like some minor open world areas. You can go looking for little secrets and stuff, and just riding around on a sword. And it's just freaking awesome. And the ground itself is like waves. It's like you're riding on water, but it's like a sand or whatever else. There's like little areas you can get to as well. Because I don't think you played it, did you?
No.
And because it used to be just covered in water, the world was. But then I guess something happened.
Global warming.
It was alluding to climate change. But no, this isn't another Crab's Treasure.
Oh,
But
no, that's just pollution.
we don't care about that.
That's fine. You could have a gun on your back. That's cool.
But you would get to these little areas and activate it or whatever, and it turns it into how it used to look. It'd have the water just like go down and get rid of the sand or whatever was around you. And you could make it look really beautiful. The game itself was just really beautiful. Nice little short story, but it was fun.
Yeah, how long is it?
Maybe 3 hours, 4 hours.
Too long. I might check it out.
No, it really is fun.
Because they're also like doing like it's basically Tony Hawk. Like you're doing combos and tricks and shit.
Yes. Yeah, you can do little tricks in there. It has little timed areas where you have to do a certain amount of tricks and get a bunch of points in a certain amount of time, get some upgrades.
Ooh, scary.
They're not that hard.
Wow. All right, that was Sword of the Sea.
Mm-hmm.
All right. My number 4. This is a secret game. You have no idea that I even played this. Which is why I want to do the podcast first, because if we turned on the Xbox, you would see it.
Oh, okay.
My number 4 is Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
Oh.
I played it.
Did you beat it?
I did.
Did you?
Well, actually, I didn't beat it. But
I did not.
I got to a point in the game where I was just severely underleveled, and I just could not beat the game. So I just watched some dude's video on YouTube, and I just watched the rest of the story. Like I was like right at the end of the game too, but I was just so underleveled. But this is also a game that's probably low for a lot of people, because this is also going to be a super high one for a lot of people.
I got Game of the Year, I believe.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And people were really mad about it because they're stupid.
Well, everybody gets mad over anything that's picked.
Like, oh my God, this game that won 12 awards wins Game of the Year?
How dare they?
Stupid idiots. But this is lower on my list than I feel like a lot of other people. And that's for reasons of this game is not exactly like, but it has a lot of similarities to Persona. And I had played 3, 4, and 5 back in 2024. And I really like those games, but I do have the same criticisms that I have with Expedition 33. And it's the in-between moments of, you have this really cool story thing happen. And it's like, come on, guys, we got to hurry. And then you just fight enemies every 5 seconds, and it just completely slows down everything. And it's just like, okay. But it's a really interesting story premise. If you've seen the trailers for it, you understand how the game starts with. And still don't, because I think what's going on is it's essentially a time bomb of, so this is Expedition 33. So the oldest that you can get is 33 years old. So at the beginning of the game, it goes from 34 to 33. So if you're 34 or older, you die. And then it gets lower every year. So I think it's a time bomb type of thing because it started as 100. And then this is the 33rd expedition, but really the 66th expedition. But this is something that they've announced this. Are they actually going to do it? Who knows? But they announced a movie for Expedition 33, and I think that's going to be really good. Even if they just, we're taking the story from the game, we're making it a movie. We're not changing anything. I think that would work a whole lot more for me because you're just getting rid of all the in-between stuff. Like it's the same with Persona, where you have this really cool story thing happen, but then you spend the next month of the game going to school and doing your night job and all this stuff. It's just like, oh man, you just completely killed all of the momentum. But, yeah, I have the same issues with Persona games. But the performances were like super good. The one thing I couldn't get over though is the main character Gustav is the one that has Robert Pattinson's face.
I forgot that was a thing.
But it's voiced by Charlie Cox. So you're seeing Batman, but you're hearing Daredevil.
That's interesting.
And the whole game, I could not get over it. I'm just like, it's like, man, Robert Pattinson looks really good. And then it's just Daredevil talking. I'm like, fuck. But then a snub that I had for the Game Awards. I don't really have snubs or anything, but the one with voice performances, somebody that got completely overlooked that I'm like, it's like, damn, like you should have been here, is Andy Serkis voices the antagonist of the game. And dude,
really did good.
He's so fucking good because he just has that super scary voice anyways, and he's just talking, and then it's just like they just like give him like the coolest lines to say and everything. It's like, fuck, man. it's like it's really cool that Charlie Cox is in here, and I agree he's really good, but I would also switch them. Like, I think Andy Serkis should be here a lot more because you got Ben Starr as Verso. He's Clive in Final Fantasy 16, and he's just like showing up everywhere now. He was also Prometheus in Hades 2.
I gotcha. No, he's got a good voice.
Yeah.
Sounds weird.
He's got really good voice. I like that voice. Talk to me. And then Jennifer English as Mael is really good also. And I think with the story also, what would help in a movie is they would have to make it a bit tighter and whatnot. Because I do think towards the end of the game, the story gets a little heady. And it's just like, okay, this is becoming a little much that I'm having a hard time following what's going on. Of like, it's like, okay, we're doing this, which I think means this, but I don't know.
I see what you mean.
But yeah, it's something the Xbox is back here and it's downloaded on the Xbox. You should definitely check it out. I think you'd really like it.
I don't know, for sure.
It's turn-based, which I'm not typically a turn-based person, but it is a more active turn-based where you're parrying and stuff like that. But yeah, Expedition 33 is my number 4.
Nice. Good pick. Good little surprise pick.
Surprise!
All right. My number 4, I picked Doom: The Dark Ages.
Oh yeah.
Yep, we played that one. I know, like, whenever we played it and everything, I didn't care for it too much, but like I said, it's because we were really like gunning through these levels, and it became very repetitive for me.
Like 3 types of
Yeah.
levels.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, go to this switch, press it, and then this one, and this one, fight these enemies. Okay, level's done.
All right, get on the dragon, fly the next thing, do it all over again.
Yeah. Like, and don't get me wrong, great game, good levels and everything. Just rushed through it, I think, and that was probably the problem. But I did enjoy it. I enjoyed the guns that it gave you, the new parrying with the shield, made you feel like a badass in slow motion.
Shield was sick.
Mhm. And the boss fights were fun. I enjoy fighting those guys. Freaking final boss. Not the very, very final fight. That actually wasn't bad. But before that, where you fight the guy with the horns.
I don't remember.
That fight was a bitch for me. That was a little annoying.
Yeah, I know. Because the final fight is the 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it's the one before that, where he kills your dragon. And then you're just like, ah! And you kick his
How
ass.
dare you? Yeah, I don't remember.
But the enemy types, I honestly think those could have been better. I didn't really care for them as much, the way they looked and stuff. They didn't really give off demon vibes to me for some reason.
They gave angels.
Well, no, it was just like you were a monster hunter in a way. Like they just gave off just like monster vibes, not really demonic. Which I guess the series itself has kind of strayed away from that a little bit.
I think
A little
Doom
bit.
now is just
Yeah.
gameplay the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's Hades 2 in my mind.
Because really, you're just going around fucking shit up, looking for secrets.
Shit,
That's
so
what
cool.
Doom is. And I don't know. But it, all in all, was a good game. I
Yeah.
didn't like it as much as the other 2 that came out previously, but it was still fun.
Oh, really? I think it's pretty much up there with Eternal.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, because a lot of people agree with you that it's lesser of the 3, but
Mhm.
I really enjoyed it. Yeah, we played on the channel, so it's not on my list. But you played it for the videos,
Mhm.
but then I was like, I just really need something to play, and so
Right.
I bought it on PlayStation, and then I played it and platinumed it. And for the videos, I didn't play it because you were playing it,
Mhm.
but it was like, God damn, man, these games are so cool.
They are cool. Yeah.
They're so cool.
Yeah. I wish they wouldn't have gotten rid of like the cool glory kills. Like they still had them, but they weren't as fleshed out as the other ones, and it was a lot slower.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that.
Yeah, they kind of just made you a tank in a way.
Like maybe just, yeah, I don't know.
Mm.
Because you think because the shield replaces the chainsaw, and the chainsaw did all that stuff, and the shield had a chainsaw. So yeah, I don't know why they got rid of that.
Who knows?
But yeah, Doom Dark Age is super cool.
Mm-hmm.
They're putting these out about every 4 years.
Yeah, it's something like that.
So next one's still a ways out, but very much looking forward to watching a Xbox showcase, and then it pops up. It's like, fuck yeah, let's go! All right, that was your 4?
4.
All right. My number 3. We're about to start playing this. Metroid Prime Beyond. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. So, again, I'm not going to go too much into this because we're about to play it.
Mm-hmm.
But leading into 4, I played Metroid Prime Remastered, like right before. Like literally right before. I beat Metroid Prime Remastered at like 1 a.m., went to sleep, woke up, started Metroid Prime 4. So I just like went bam, bam.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, people have complaints about 4. They complain about the desert area. I really don't think it's that big of a deal. It's really just used to get from point A to point B.
Right.
But what playing Metroid Prime Remastered and Metroid Prime 4, I was playing it and I was like, man, this is really getting me to a point where I'm like, we need a new, like, pre-Breath of the Wild 3D Zelda, because that's essentially what these Metroid Prime games are.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's literally just like how Ocarina of Time is in Twilight Princess and stuff like that. You have this dungeon area, temple area, or whatever.
Yeah.
And the thing of, I don't know what because it's a Metroid game. So, like, would you still call it a Metroidvania?
I think it's technically one.
Because it's like if you're talking about a Castlevania game, do you call it a Metroidvania, even though it's
right.
That's what half of the name is.
Yeah.
But, you know, you're going around and you have all this stuff that you can't access. And then you get to this one area, then it's like, now you can do this thing. And it's like, oh, shit. And then that just opens up so many things.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how, like, the old Zelda games are. Of, you know, you see all these places that are super high up that you can't reach. And then you go into a temple and then you get the grapple hook. And you're like, oh, shit. This just opened up the game in a new way. But yeah, it really showed me how much I missed that and like that type of like puzzle aspect to it. Because like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are really cool. Because they give you like 6 things that you can work with, but there's like a million ways that you can solve things.
Yeah.
You can do it the intended way. That makes sense. Or you could just break the game and do it your own way. But with like Metroid Prime 4 and stuff, it's like, you know, this is how you need to do it, and it's figuring out how to do it. And on my point, I say desert area was boring, but that's not what the game is about.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and they have some stuff that it's kind of like, they have like quote unquote shrines from like Breath of the Wild throughout the desert. And they're like nothing. And it's just like, okay, like, I don't know why you put these here, but, and then we'll see how I feel about this when we play it for the channel. But I didn't really find any of the companions interesting. So the other people that you meet, there's one that people kept complaining about was like super annoying. I don't think he's that annoying, but, and then also we'll see where we're at when we get to this in the game. But I was really enjoying this game. The final boss fight in this game fucking sucks. I hated it. Like, it was, you'll understand how it goes once we start playing the game.
Right.
But like, I had to put the game to easy difficulty.
Oh fuck.
I was like, I just need to fucking get through this. Like this is because it's not even hard. It's not because the fight is hard. It's an aspect of the game that's very annoying. That becomes really annoying in the final fight. And so you'll see what that is later on, because I don't want to reveal anything.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean that and this is a really good because Metroid Prime 4 was announced like back in like 2019 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But then there was all because Platinum was working on it, but then they were like, hey, this kind of sucks. So we're giving the game back to Retro.
Yeah.
And Retro made the other Metroid Prime games.
Okay.
And so they gave it to Retro. So then Retro started all over. So like, that's why Metroid Prime 4 took forever to come out. And so I hope that Prime 5 is sometime soon or soonish, you know.
That's what I was saying.
But I'm looking forward to it because I think that Metroid Prime 4 is really good. And then I think the next game they could like really fine tune those things and like, you know, something like the desert area, either get rid of it or just make it more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And because from what I've seen, that's really the only complaints people have.
That's all I've ever seen
Yeah.
is that, and then people saying there's not any music while you're driving through it.
There's music. Chill out.
Oh, okay. But
I'm telling the other people to chill out.
I'm like, I really don't care about any of that, so it's fine.
Cause the music is the amiibos, because that's what people are complaining about. Is like all the music is locked behind these amiibos. You have to pay money to get music. The amiibos give you like actual music from the game that's playing. When you're driving through the desert, there is music, but it's an ambient music.
I see.
Because that's what the desert is it's just an area that it's just point A to point B. It's
just like a little hub kind of thing.
Like it's like either you do this where you drive from point A to point B, or you just get a super long loading screen. Mm-hmm. What do you want? Mm-hmm. Pick your poison. But yeah, that was my number 3.
Big number 3, my lord. All right.
It does got to me.
My number 3 was Mario Kart World.
Nice.
Yes. Honestly, my favorite aspect of that game was the open world. That was my number one thing I was looking forward to in it. I am very disappointed that you can't really play it online together like how we were expecting. Like you can, but it's not like...
I think they put out an update like last month that made it to where people were wanting it.
Oh, so it is on there now?
Yeah.
That's nice since I'm already like almost done with it.
6 months later, they put it in.
Yeah. Because like I've spent hours on that thing.
It was something. It's something. It's either the P buttons or the medallions or something. Because whatever it wasn't in the game at launch, but now it is.
Oh, like on the map where it didn't have any of it. Yeah, it shows.
There's that too.
Yeah, it shows which ones you've completed. It does not show the uncompleted ones.
Yeah,
it's kind of a pain in the ass. But I did really enjoy it. I enjoyed driving through that freaking map and exploring it. It's what I've always wanted as a kid, was to go off the map and check out everything. They allowed it this time around. Tracks are really fun. I do think they need to add, which I think they already did, but like modes where you can, or at least online they did, but a mode where you can just race on the track, old school wise, 3 laps and you're done.
I think so.
And
seems right.
I do like the additional like traveling to the different tracks too. That it adds different variety. It's fun.
People really don't like that.
A lot of people really don't like change as it is, and they did change up like a huge formula for Mario Kart with that. The items are pretty basic. I actually freaking hate that they kept the coins and they added a stupid feather that like makes you jump up in the air.
Oh yeah, that thing did nothing.
I mean, it can help you perform tricks, do wall rides and stuff like that, get up to little shortcuts, but it does not help you in a race. Doing those things is not like a guarantee to get you up in first place. But yeah. Oh, and the new Knockout Tour. I mean, you tried that out.
That's what I was going to bring up. That's probably the standout for me in that game.
Oh, man. But it's like, it can be freaking impossible. Those CPUs can get up ahead of you, and they just stay up there no matter what you do. I actually looked into it, and apparently if you just play like a child, and don't do tricks, barely throw any items, just drive and don't drift or anything.
It just assumes that you're 3 years old. It's like, take it easy.
It takes it easy on you.
It's like, oh, cool. I don't play the game and then I then I win. Great.
But once I found out there's not like a Golden Mario thing after everything, or like you don't really get anything for beating everything, I kind of gave up on that.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
But yeah, I really liked it. The new Rainbow World was cool. Bowser Castle, all the things. Looking forward to the DLCs they'll eventually drop.
Yeah, this is another one with Metroid Prime 4 where it's like, oh man, that next one's going to hit. If they ever put out another Mario Kart and they do the open world thing again, I think they'll really nail it the second time.
I agree.
Like, this is such a good foundation of this, like, you know, the stories came out of why there was such a large gap between Mario Kart 8 and World. And it's like seeing World and playing World is like, oh, the Switch 1 would have exploded with this. Like, there's no way that Switch 1 would have played this.
It would have been so damn laggy. That's all I know. Like, I heard that Mario Kart World and Bonanza were actually originally supposed to be for the Switch. So I think they probably could have made it work, but it would have
been so much less.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even imagine like a Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom like run okay on the Switch 1.
Yeah.
But like you have the Switch 2 versions now and those run like so much better.
Yes.
So it's a thing of, you know, I want an old 3D Zelda, but I also would want to see another Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom on the Switch 2. Because they could just do so much more with it now, and it would run and look so much better.
Right.
But yeah, World wasn't on my list. I'm just not typically a whatever racing person. Like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe I bought when I got my Switch, and I played like 2 races, and I was like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah.
But the open world really saved me on that. Doing all the P buttons and getting the medallions and stuff. Like there was one P button in the Donkey Kong track that like goes up in the air.
Yes.
There was a P block on there that I spent like hours on. I was like, dude, this is impossible. Like, what the fuck? Because it's like, oh, well, maybe I could just drive off the side. And then it's like, no, you get back on here. And I forget what I did. I think I used like Baby Mario or something because he was just like super fast. And like even then, I like barely beat it.
Some of those were really tough, especially the ones where it's like, do all these tricks to the finish line. And you have to like wall ride, jump, glide, do another wall ride.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They actually put in some care into that game, especially with all the tricks and shit that they added to it.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, I do think they should bring back, because on the DS version of Mario Kart, the original DS, they had missions for characters and stuff like that. And it was kind of like a weird special ops from Call of Duty thing, where you just go do these little mini game type missions on the racetracks, get through them, and eventually you'd run into like a boss. And there was actual boss fights in Mario Kart and stuff. And those were interesting. And I don't think it would hurt to even add something like that with like the Mario Kart World. Throw in a DLC for something cool like that. It adds in some more playability at least. So
yeah, I think that's unfortunately something that has people warped. Is that the Switch version is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and Deluxe is what everybody loves and everything. They're like, this is the perfect game, you know, and all this stuff. Mario Kart 8 came out on the Wii U, and people did not like it, or they liked it, but it was not nearly what Deluxe is.
Yes.
So it's a thing of World comes out, and they're like, oh, like Deluxe had so many more things. It was like, yeah, Deluxe was also out for 3 years before.
Yeah, Deluxe used to not have all that.
It's like, yeah, give World a few years, and they're gonna add DLC, and you know, because again, you look back at 8 Deluxe, and they didn't touch it for forever. They started doing the map packs towards the end, but I don't think they knew how big of a game it was going to be. it's still the number one selling game on Switch One and has like a super
shit.
ridiculous attachment rate, like 60% or something like that, of people that bought a Switch own Mario Kart, which is like unheard of of an attachment rate. Like the only other attachment rate that would have been the Switch One with Breath of the Wild, but that's because it was the only game. So
Fair
like,
enough, yeah.
so like that for a bit only or had like an 80% attachment rate, but that was because it was the only game.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, World in a couple years, I think they're going to support it way more. And
Same. It's a shame that it takes that long, but yes, I do agree.
And also, this is Nintendo, and they're really fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're getting a little better, but they're still fucking weird.
They are, yes. Yeah, that was my 3.
All right, my number 2. My number 2 is Dispatch. This made the list only because our recording fucked up.
Such a disappointment, man.
Because I had it on the list, and then I was like I don't want to do stuff that we didn't play on the channel. And then our recording fucked up, and I was like, oh, I can put Dispatch back on here. It's like, well, we didn't play it on the channel. But did this make your list?
No.
What?
I actually forgot about it.
Well, there you go. Shows how much you care.
I actually really liked it.
This was a huge surprise game. It was announced last Game Awards, and it was just like ex-Telltale people, and Aaron Paul is in it, and it's like okay, like whatever. But then the first 2 episodes came out, or whatever it was, or at least the reviews came out for the first 2 episodes, and people like really started praising it. And then like the reviews came out for episodes 3 and 4, and they like really started praising it. I was like, oh shit, are we gonna have to play this? like maybe this is actually really good. Mm-hmm. And turns out it was. Yeah, this huge surprise. Really good characters, really good and interesting story. I mean, it's a game about dispatching, and they somehow made it interesting.
They did.
All the maybe the weakest point of the story was all the Shroud stuff, just because he's at the beginning, and then you just don't talk about him at all for forever.
Yeah, you don't.
And then he shows up at the end. Mm-hmm. It's just like, oh, okay.
I forgot you were here, buddy.
Yeah. It's like, oh, hey, how's it going? So that was definitely the weakest part. But then also with these games that give me a lot is just seeing what other people did and stuff like that.
Yeah, those are fun.
Like spoilers a little bit, but when we were playing, and at the end when Blonde Blazer shows up, but she's not in the suit and she's just like a brunette and stuff, and I was like, who the fuck is this? And it's because in the way that our story went, we never saw her that way. And you're like, that's Blonde Blazer. I was like, what the fuck? And I saw the other choice where at the end of chapter, whatever it was, 3 or 4, where you pick Invisigal or Blonde Blazer to go on the date. Yeah. I saw the other side where you go and meet Blonde Blazer, and she's not in the costume. She's brunette and everything. I was like, this would have helped a lot. I
see. Okay.
It's like, because we went the Invisigal route, so we just, and we never romanced her at all or anything out of respect for Phenomena Man.
Yeah, he deserved that respect, okay?
And I also saw another thing where when you console him at the beginning after they break up, and I forget what we did. Oh, we just like didn't tell him that she was hitting on us or whatever. There's like a path that you can go where you you had kissed her, and you tell him that, and he, I forget how the conversation goes exactly, but then he ends up kissing you.
What?
Because you say something of, I forget exactly how it goes. I'll have to look it up later. But he was basically just like seeing like, well, why would she do this or whatever? And because he's like, I guess that was pretty good. It's just like so weird. And it's just all these different paths and everything. And, just it's what's interesting with these Telltale games. But for some reason, even though these are just movies that you play, they somehow are also really hard to actually do something good.
Mm-hmm.
But like seeing all the different things of, you pursue Invisigal or you pursue Blonde Blazer, you get rid of Coop or you get rid of Sonar, and a lot of things maybe converge to the same place, but you're at least getting different paths and scenarios and stuff. And there's different parts of the stories that you understand a bit more because you went this path, and others where Blonde Blazer shows up. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I like how her being a brunette like really threw you off.
I was like, I don't know who the fuck is this.
Somebody just has to wear a wig around you. You're just like, you're like oddly familiar.
It's like Rowan Atkinson, Mr. Bean, the actor.
Mr. Who?
Bean.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He has a story where he like got in a taxi or something, and the taxi driver was looking at him. He's like, you look enough. You are the spitting image of that one Mr. Bean. And he's like, well, I am Rowan Atkinson, the guy that plays Mr. Bean. And he's like, no.
No, you're not.
So he's like, I'm arguing with this guy trying to prove that I am who I am. So I'm just there. I'm like, you look a lot like that Blonde Blazer. Like, well, I am. It's like, I don't know. You're a brunette.
No, you're not.
But then moments in the story of, don't want to spoil anything, but keep up. It's like, fuck. Shit. So good.
Yes.
You also know that Chase was Jeffrey Wright, guy that plays he voices the Watcher in What If.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Plays Gordon in The Batman.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, oh shit, I forgot Jeffrey Wright was in here.
Interesting.
Well, you didn't put it on your list because you don't respect it enough, but you have anything else to say?
Hey, no. Man, my favorite part about that game, to be honest, was just the relationship building with your dispatchers, getting them to actually cooperate with you and stuff like that. I honestly just like stories like that in general. They always wrap me in.
We got him.
They're like, if you play it right, it can have like a pretty nice feel-good ending and stuff like that. So I enjoyed that aspect of it.
Yeah.
More than anything.
And just because I listened to a spoiler cast where two guys were talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
And it actually worked out really well for them because they actually chose a lot of the different things. It was like, I went this way. Like, oh, well, I went this way. And hearing the two different sides, it's like dang.
We should do that sometime. It actually would be kind of fun.
It's a cool game.
Yeah.
And then my last bullet point, can't wait for season 2.
Mm-hmm.
They put out a tweet, I think yesterday. It sold 3 million copies.
Holy crap.
See?
Well, season 2 is going to be out here pretty soon. Because Telltale didn't take too long to get other games out. They did a bunch, like along with The Walking Dead season 1.
Yeah, I don't know. Because these games also do look way better.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I guess we'll see.
So it's like, yeah, if you're just putting out 240p video games, I'm sure you can put them out pretty quick.
That's fair.
But I would imagine they have to be going off the success of this. They're like, we got to fucking move. Mm-hmm. We got to get going. So yeah, that was Dispatch. That was my number 2.
Gotcha. My number 2, I picked Split Fiction.
Nice.
I really enjoy the co-op games whenever we play them, especially for the channel. It's always fun.
Oh.
They had some unique little things with that game. Like, it's not like groundbreaking gameplay or anything, but like with the phone, trying to unlock the phone while you're over there driving through a bunch of traffic and shit.
It was pretty groundbreaking for a game.
It was pretty cool.
Because I feel like even directors do this so much where they just like talk up their game. And Joseph Ferris, the director, he's like, we got stuff in this game that you've never done in a game before. I was like, okay, buddy, like whatever. And then you get to that part and I'm just driving the motorcycle and you're just freaking out. And I look over at your screen and I'm like, what the fuck?
Prove you're not a robot.
Pick all the boxes. Like,
yeah, that was a very interesting part. Or even like at the end, a little bit of a spoiler, but like where the border where it split our screens and stuff, like it was rotating and moving, and like that was really interesting for me. I've never seen that in another game before. I like it's like with It Takes Two, where you get like special unique powers each one of you do, and it's like I want to get to the next one and see what else is gonna happen, or the little side stories where we played as freaking hot dogs.
Yeah.
But it was a fun, entertaining game. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Had some good moments in it.
This like Hazelight, like that's another studio if that logo ever shows up in a showcase or whatever. It's like, oh fuck yes. Like, come on. Yeah, I love what they did with Split Fiction of creating a story to where they can just do whatever the fuck they want. Because It Takes Two and Split Fiction are very similar, but It Takes Two had to be, we're in the garden, so we're contextualized this way. We're in a kid's bedroom, so we're contextualized this way. We're in the attic, we're contextualized this way. We're in a snow globe.
Yeah.
And with Split Fiction, these are all authors that come up with stories that they just think of. So you could just do whatever the fuck you want this is something that I wrote like 2 weeks ago. And then, this is a story that I did when I was a kid. So you just get all those different things.
Oh no. Yeah. They gave themselves like a lot of creative, freedom for this one.
And I think, like they could honestly just make a game that's, more of the side stories, because I think those were the most fun.
They were.
And interesting.
They were a lot of fun.
Playing as the pigs. There was the one that just ends up, you're just playing Cuphead.
Yeah, I remember
they just straight up took Cuphead.
Yes, it was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. Love Hazelight. That what you guys say?
Yeah, can't think of anything else for it.
Excellent. We're on to the number 1. You think you know what my number 1 is?
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure I know.
My number 1 game of 2025 is Arc Raiders.
What? No
Oh,
way.
my goodness. Dispatch was a huge surprise game. Arc Raiders was a very huge surprise game. It's extraction shooter, which I've never really played before. And I had played they did like a server slam like a week before the game came out. And it was just like an open thing, like anybody could download it. And so I downloaded it and I played a few matches and I kind of like got my fix and I was like, okay, I don't think this is really for me or whatever. But then, I'm in the middle of really watching the Burnt Peanut and everything. And so I'm getting all these TikToks and everything of people playing the game. It's like, fuck. So I bought the game. It was like $40. I was like, okay, like that's not that big of a deal. But the way that the game works is so interesting because the matchmaking isn't like Fortnite, where you pick solos, duos, trios, whatever. The game sees what you are. So if I'm going in solo, or if me and you are playing and we're playing duos, or you're a team of 3, you're not picking, I want to play in solos, I want to play in duos. The game sees what you are, and then it tries to match you with other people that are solo.
Okay.
So if you're going in solo, it'll try to match you with other solos. Going in duos, or when the game launched, they didn't have duos. But if you're trios, they'll put you with trios. So a way to make the game not miserable by queuing in solo and then just getting destroyed by a team of 3.
Yeah.
But then also just the community around the game, like the kind of sentiment was, if you're just wanting to loot and do your quests and stuff like that, then go solo, because people aren't typically engaging in PvP in solo. You have like different emotes that you can do, and there'll be times I'm just running around and then I'll just hear somebody do the emote of, "Hey, don't shoot." And I don't see them. And I'm like, well, you could easily just take me out. But then I just like had the muscle memory to do the yes emote. So just, "Hey, don't shoot." It's like, okay. And then we just run past each other, and even had times, because there's like proximity chat and people are doing the different quests and stuff. And there was one guy that ran up to me and he's like, "Hey, do you know where this thing is for this quest?" And I did the okay emote because I didn't have my mic on. And I didn't want to talk to people. But I was just like, "Yeah." And we ran, and I showed him where it was, and he was like, "All right, thanks, man." And then I just ran off. And
Nice. Helpful people.
Yeah. We're here to destroy the robots. We're friends. But then if you want the PvP side of things, then go trios, because that's where people are bloodthirsty.
I got you.
They are wanting to fuck you up. But then also with the matchmaking, and people have tested this in the past several weeks, is people were making new accounts to see how this worked. And the game also recognizes if you engage in PvP or not.
Oh.
And it'll put you, if you engage in PvP, it'll put you with people who engage in PvP. And then if you're not engaging and you're just running around doing whatever, then it'll put you with other people that are just running around and doing whatever.
Oh, that's cool. Which
I experienced because I did all the quests and everything, and I was still playing the game. And so then I just started, it became my daily game that I would jump into and do the daily missions. And there'd be dailies of, with this ammo type, deal damage to raiders, which are the other people. And which also, I want to say that it was good for my mind to see this, because I was like, at the beginning I was having a really hard time killing the other people.
Oh, okay.
Not because of skill, but because of like, oh man, like this is somebody on the other side. So I was having a hard time. Like it got to the point I had to take my headset off and I put it to the side.
Oh, gee.
Because if you shoot somebody, you know they're going to be like, hey, don't shoot. Like, I'm friendly. It's just like,
I'm sorry.
It's a daily. I have to. So I took my headset off and I was playing without sound. So I was like, I can't do this.
That's funny, man.
So I was like, you know what? This is a good mental exercise. Like, I'm okay up here. But I started doing the dailies, and yeah, I'd be like, do this much damage to other raiders with this ammo type. And I was getting put into more PvP lobbies and stuff. So it's just very interesting how the game works, because it very much, which I was thinking about this before, that it's very interesting how we're repeating history just with a different genre. Because we're essentially repeating the same history that we had with Battle Royale, where you had PUBG. You had all the other games before, but like PUBG was like the first big one. But it was, a lot more hardcore. You had the different attachments and the armor and, all this stuff. Yeah, then you had Fortnite come out. Yeah, then that was more simplistic. You have 5 inventory slots. Just pick up a gun and shoot, type of thing. And then also a year later, Call of Duty puts out a Blackout, their first Battle Royale.
Yeah.
But it's funny that we're seeing the exact same thing happen with extraction shooters. Of like Escape from Tarkov has been out for forever. But like that's been the extraction shooter game, but it's so hardcore. Of you have different, like the amount that I watch Peanut play Escape from Tarkov, I still can't tell you anything about this game because there's like different ammo types, and for like snipers you have to like manually put the bullets into a magazine.
Oh, what the
it's
fuck?
Stuff like it's like super hardcore.
Okay.
And then you got Arc Raiders where it's super simplistic or it's more simplistic. It's not super simple, but it is just like, make your loadout. If you don't want to make a loadout, pick a free loadout, just run in and, you have the objectives of the quest, but you also have just robots that are flying around and stuff that you can mess with and, just loot and leave if you want.
Right.
Like that's all it is. But then it is funny because rumored next year with Modern Warfare 4 that DMZ is coming back.
Of course.
So it's just a funny repeating history thing of you have the hardcore thing, and then you have the more casual thing, and then Call of Duty.
They always gotta try to butt in, man.
But yeah, then have played 50 hours, and I could have played way more, but like Battlefield 6 came out and Call of Duty came out, so that just put me on a different path because I was doing other stuff. But yeah, this was a super surprise game. I guess I also has me more interested in future extraction shooters, like Marathon is coming out next year, the Bungie game.
Yeah.
And Marathon was actually supposed to come out before Arc Raiders, but then it got delayed. And they've done a lot of changes and stuff, and I imagine they've looked at Arc Raiders and are going to implement some things from Arc Raiders. But we'll see when Marathon comes out how that does. But yeah, that was my number 1, Arc Raiders.
Nice. We already talked about my number 1,
which was
Ghost of Yote.
Oh, Ghost of Yote.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that was our top 10. So now we'll just do a read through.
Okay.
My top 10 games for 2025 are as follows. Number 10, I have Power Wash Simulator 2. Number 9, Satisfactory. Number 8, Silent Hill F. Number 7, Hollow Knight Silksong. Number 6, Hades 2. Number 5, Ghost of Yote. Number 4, Clair Obscure Expedition 33. Number 3, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Number 2, Dispatch. And number 1, Arc Raiders.
All right. Then, want me to read mine?
Yes.
All right. So, my top 10 was number 10, Battlefield 6. 9 was Power Wash Simulator 2. 8 was Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. 7, Donkey Kong Bonanza, almost a Donkey Kong Country. Number 6, Little Nightmares 3. 5 is Sword of the Sea. 4 was Doom the Dark Ages. 3 is Mario Kart World. 2 Split Fiction, and then 1 was Ghost of Yotei.
Wow. It's a pretty solid year.
I agree.
And like I said, a lot of games that would have been on my list aren't, because we played them on the channel.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be something that we talk about next week. So now we're going to jump into honorable mentions / games we want to shout out. This can include games that didn't come out in 2025 also.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one I have is Keeper. You know Keeper?
I don't. What is that one?
It's made by Double Fine, the guys that did Psychonauts.
Okay.
But I think it's a different team within the studio. I don't think it's the Psychonauts people, because it's at least not directed by Tim Schafer.
Okay.
But this was a game, again, it's on the Xbox. You should check it out. It was maybe like 5 or 6 hours. But it stuck out to me a bit just because it was on my top 10 for a little bit, but then I played Metroid.
Mm-hmm.
But it reminds me a lot of Split Fiction.
Oh, really?
Because it has there's like 3 or 4 chapters in the game, but then there's like a specific gameplay mechanic for each of those sections. So it's not as creative as Split Fiction, but it is like you're not just doing the same thing for the whole game. It's all right, this section you're doing this, and in this section you're doing this, and you know.
Okay.
But yeah, it was a small game, pretty short. It was just reviews were coming out for it, and they were talking about how short it is and how good it was. And I was like, I'll check it out. And I just like played it in the afternoon.
Okay. No, I didn't even hear about it.
What's your first?
My first one, I put Kirby Air Riders. It was a solid little fighting racer hybrid by Sakurai. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really haven't gotten into it though since me and you played it. I kind of jumped in a little bit, but not like sit down and play it for hours or anything.
Yeah, that was the one I was thinking about getting, but then I just didn't end up doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I just don't know how much I would play it is the issue.
I do need to get back into it. It's just like a weird learning curve on the mechanics. For me at least.
Yeah, like I still don't fully understand the actual behind the back racing, where you're like just using A, because like I was just tapping A the whole time or something, but apparently you're not supposed to do that, and I still don't know what
turning and shit. Yeah,
but the top down one, I like that one. Kick your ass.
Fuck that mode. That was a whack mode.
Yeah. And I also think, this is very much like Sakurai wanting to do this. And people have said this, and it wouldn't surprise me if Nintendo wants him to make another Smash. And he's like, I'll make another Smash if you let me make this weird ass game.
Yep.
They're like, all right, do it. Because I mean, from everything that people have said and from the little that we played it, I was like, yeah, this is a weird ass game.
Oh yeah, it's out there. It's different.
This is like Kojima level type of shit with like Death Stranding. Like nobody would ever be able to make this.
Yeah, it's got some cool tracks, cool concepts and ideas and stuff. It's strange. So is Super Smash Bros. As well, though. So
yeah, I think with that though, at least is a fighting game, and you can at least put it under that umbrella. Kirby, I really don't know where to put it because it's not really a racing game like Mario Kart.
Yeah, no, it's pretty different.
I hope that one guy though in the comments, I hope he loved it.
He better have watched that video. Wants to call us out.
I hope he's enjoying his time with that game. My next one that I wanted to shout out is Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3+4. I mean, there's really nothing to say, really, but just a super fun game.
Mm-hmm.
And my main point with this, and I think now with a lot of potentially bad things there are with Xbox owning Activision, I do think, however, the saving grace is that I think the likelihood of getting Underground 1 and 2 remake is much higher while they're under Xbox.
Yes, those will be freaking awesome to play.
Goodness.
I would love that.
Because 3+4 is a lot like 1+2, but I'm not really a pro skater person.
Mm-hmm.
I am more of an underground person. I like the missions and just the wackiness of.
Yes.
Like I've actually never played the first Underground, but the second Underground just being jackass the game. It's just so stupid.
I really hope with the first Underground. I think I showed you that weird little opening thing for the for Neversoft, and that guy's like being recorded by his buddy, and then like a sewer monster pops up out of the ground and like drags him into it, and his bones fly out. God, that scarred me as a kid. Scared the shit out of me. But damn, I hope they keep it somehow in the remake whenever they do it. That would make my day.
Was it Neversoft's logo?
After that cutscene plays, yes.
Or was it like part of the game?
No, it was part of the logo.
Oh, okay, then probably not. Neversoft hasn't been around for a long time.
I know. Well, maybe they'll just do like that little beginning part. They don't have to show the actual.
They'll do it just for you. I'll send this to Phil Spencer.
Please, Phil.
It's like, hey, come on. Yeah, what's your next one?
I have RoboCop on here. That was actually, I know it's like a weird little niche one.
Is that the DLC, not DLC?
Yeah, a DLC did come out for it.
It was like packaged weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this is a DLC, but it's standalone.
Yes.
It's like, I don't know what the fuck this is.
That game though was like a nice little throwback to how games were. I don't know if you ever played like The Darkness, where you have like two demons on your shoulders. Okay, well, it was kind of like that. It gives you like a nice little open area to explore. There's some little side things you can do or whatever, but you're technically like a unstoppable force, and you just fuck everybody up.
RoboCop.
Yes, the shooting was amazing. I don't know. I had a good time with it. Was it a little clunky? Sure, it's an indie game, but like it was great. I loved it. It didn't have to be perfect. It was fun, and that's all I wanted from it.
Yeah, people had heard talking about the first game or whatever. And from the little gameplay I saw, like, I mean, it looked like a more action focused, like Fallout almost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it had little moments like that.
And it looked cool.
If you ever played it, you would enjoy it.
Would I?
Yes, you would.
Okay. My last one I have is Elden Ring Night Rain. I actually didn't play this that much. Because I think when it launched, I think they have it now, but when it launched, there wasn't really like a solo mode.
Mm-hmm.
So I really didn't play this that much. But what I will say is, with the release of this game, and this actually being like a Elden Ring but multiplayer game, and it's not Elden Ring, but you know what I mean. It's just From Software taking multiplayer / co-op a bit more seriously.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, thank God. Like, because there was this year, and then Duskbloods is supposed to be next year, and that's a PvP game, so like it's multiplayer.
Oh, okay.
So that gives me hope for Elden Ring 2 or Dark Souls 4 or Bloodborne 2, whatever's next. Mm-hmm. Something new. That it'll have like actual multiplayer co-op that isn't a pain in the ass to do. All right, I'm gonna I'm going to put down my finger here. You put your fairy dust in the air. And then you're looking around for the fingers. Like, I don't see your fingers. Like, I'm over by this rock next to this tree. It's like, dude, I don't see it. It's like, all right, I'll put it down one more time. And it's just the most pain in the ass
It was
thing.
such a pain in the ass. Not being able to put it down in certain spots. You couldn't go with me to certain areas.
Yeah, and you beat a boss, even like a little side dungeon boss, it kicks you out. If you die, it kicks you out.
Yes.
And you enter a new area. You can't go together, so you have to leave. You go into the area, then you bring me back. So it's something that I hope.
So stupid.
It's something that I hope that, and with the success of Night Rain, they put out a number recently of how many they've sold. I forget how many, but it was a pretty decent amount.
Good.
Some few million or something.
Well, hopefully they implement it more in a better way.
I would love that.
Mhm.
You got anything else?
Oh, yeah. Let's see here. I'm gonna throw this one out there. I don't think I played it this year technically, but it was Ghost Runner 2.
Mhm.
Really enjoyed that game. It's kind of like a I don't think you ever played, but it's like Hotline Miami, and you have to just freaking keep moving. You get hit one time, you die, but for some reason those games get a hold on me. I hate ragey games, but
Yeah,
those games get
very
me.
odd. You get angry very easily.
I think it's just like the concept of just moving really fast, trying to kill them really fast. It feels nice and smooth. You're a badass whenever you finally do it, or at least you feel like one. And
It's also like kind of timed, right? So like you die. Well, it's like short bursts. So like if you die, you're not really like
right, yeah, it
starting
just
a long ways away.
it starts you like right before like the room that you go
Like,
into.
shit, my last 15 seconds are gone.
Yeah. It's whenever you get to the 20th try where you're just like, motherfucker, and you're just like, dude.
Man, you get to 20 tries.
Yeah.
Figured you'd stop around 3.
They, like I said, it ropes me in. Those kinds do. Yeah, I really enjoyed that one, and the whole bite concept was a lot of fun. They
was
even had
that new in the second one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, they had some like nice little obstacle things with some things like that, kind of like Celeste. And Celeste was something. That was a
I
tough
put
game.
on all of the accessibility
Did
for
you?
that game. I couldn't do it.
And you see what I mean? Like I didn't turn anything on for that. I wanted to suffer through it, and for some reason, certain games can just rope me in like that. I don't know.
Yet I can't get you to play Bloodborne.
Yeah, no. That's a different type of rage bait game.
The only reason you got through Prince of Persia was because we're doing it for the channel.
That is the only reason. I would have stopped at the one that made me shaky.
Snake, probably.
Oh, the snake. I
think
forgot
that was
about
first.
that. Oh my god, that boss fight.
I think the one that made you shaky was the Thor-looking dude on the ship.
It was.
That was like one of the last bosses. Snake was like the third or something like that.
Yeah. And I was already just done with it.
And we already have an example of you giving up with Resident Evil.
Okay, well that was stupid. Okay, that was such a stupid moment. I couldn't even imagine doing that on the
fucking
OG.
play this.
I'm about to throw my freaking controller. Yeah.
You got anything else? That was all I had for this section.
I mean, yeah. I played another game called Still Wakes the Deep. It's a little horror
Is that the
game.
David Harbour one? Is this the thing that I feel like I've asked you this? If you have to think about it, it's not David Harbour.
Well, I don't know who David Harbour is.
Red Guardian and Thunderbirds.
Oh, no. That one was...
Something else.
Yeah, it was a different game. I can't remember the name of it right now. No, Still Wakes the Deep is where you're on an oil rig and your drill drills into like something that lives underneath the crust in the ocean.
Oh, good.
And it turns into like the Thing kind of monster.
Oh, the movie. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like a big rock guy.
And it turns people into like these grotesque monsters and shit. It's very linear, and kind of like Outlast in some parts where you just have to sneak past them and stuff like that.
No thanks.
But it was really cool, really beautiful at certain points. The story wasn't too terrible. A little cliche on some things, but like it wasn't bad.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. I didn't end up finishing it because there was a part where you had to like swim underwater, and it's like press the left and right bumper to like boost through here because there's something like blowing the water at you. I'm doing it. I tried this like 10 times and it wouldn't work. So I put it down, never picked it back up.
Sounds like a user error.
It could have been.
I pick up the controller and do it first try.
You probably would.
Like, are you an idiot? You stupid.
All right.
Anything else?
Nope.
And now for the last thing, games I wanted to play but didn't get around to. I just have one for this, and it was a Pokemon Legends Zeta, whatever.
Zaw.
Pokemon Zaw. I've never played an actual Pokemon game before. I played Let's Go Pikachu, and that was basically the console version of Pokemon Go. And I was going to play this, but then I don't know what happened. I just didn't play it. But then, like, apparently next year, or January 2nd, apparently this year, is Gen 10 of Pokemon of just like the next generation. So I'll probably just wait until then.
Right. Yeah.
But Pokemon Legends Zaw interested me a bit more because of the more active combat. It's not just turn-based and stuff. I'm like dipping my toe a little bit more into turn-based, but I'm still just awful at it.
I gotcha.
But yeah, that was a game I wanted to get around to, but just didn't do it. Any for you?
Yeah. I didn't ever get around to it because I was playing Ghost of Yotei, but I really want to play The Outer Worlds 2.
Oh, yeah.
I really got into the first one and played hours of it. Loved it. A lot of fun. But yeah, I do want to get into that game.
Yeah, I played that and beat that, but it didn't resonate with me at all.
Really? Yeah.
But I think it's just, I don't know, because that's Obsidian, and people love New Vegas. I don't know, because I kind of wonder if like that type of Bethesda game just like isn't for me. Because like even like Starfield that I really liked, I just really liked I got super into the like planet mining and stuff like that. And like the story I didn't really care for, and Bethesda Game Studios next game is Elder Scrolls 6, and I just like don't care. And like even their next game being Fallout 5, like I'm somewhat interested just because I like Fallout, but like even just like going through the game, I don't know if I'm super into it. And maybe it's also just the RPG aspect of it, of making your character and doing that.
Yeah. I
think I would just rather you tell me what I need to be, and I'll do that.
I see what you mean. Yeah, maybe it's just not your thing then.
Because you have people that they're like, I created myself, or I created this person. And it's just like, nah, that's not really my thing.
You're like, randomize, let's go.
Let's do it.
Well, fair enough. Yeah.
But again, it's on the Xbox. You can check it out.
Get on there, man. You got any others?
Nope, that was it.
Oh, okay.
Anything else for you?
Well, I put a few games on here. I did Expedition 33, Arc Raiders. I kind of wanted to try that new Sonic racing game. I don't know if I'll get around to that.
People actually said that they liked that more than Mario Kart World.
I have heard that as well. It looks interesting. And then there was that horror game that kind of looked like Dead Space. It was Chronos.
Oh, Chronos, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then I don't know if they came out yet, but it was a Dragon Quest 1 and 2 remake. I don't know if that's out just yet.
Is that a thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, what'd you say?
Dragon Quest.
Oh, Quest.
Mm-hmm.
I heard Age.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I actually played, I don't know how far I got into it, but Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D. But I'm dipping my toe into turn-based, but it's so difficult for me. But I bought 1+2 that came out like a month or two ago. But I don't know if I'm gonna get around to it just because it's just gonna be more of 3, and 3's already losing me.
I see. I got you.
But I can bring it over here and you can try it out. Because I was wanting to jump into it with because I am interested in the Dragon Quest 7 reimagined.
Mm-hmm.
And that's still going to be turn-based, but I wonder if the way that it looks in the cutscenes and stuff, if that'll get me more. Because these HD 2D games are the main moments are voice acted, but everything else isn't.
Right.
And I don't want to read.
Jake.
I don't want to read.
It's 2 seconds.
Nah. You obviously don't know how slow I read. But then also those old games. I don't know. We'll see what's 7 because it's also old. But, just the stories are always just like the most bare bones thing.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay.
Yeah, like the first Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
We need the crystals.
Yeah, get the crystals. Oh, there's a bad guy. Oh, you did it. Congratulations. But we'll see.
Oh.
All right, was that it?
Yeah.
Sheesh. Well, all right. Those were each of our top 10 games of 2025.
Mm-hmm.
Comment below what games you enjoyed in 2025. Wow.
Whoops.
Comment below what games you enjoyed in 2025. Don't forget to check out our gameplay videos uploading this week of Marvel's Cosmic Invasion, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, and Silent Hill F. We'll see you all next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye.